start to bring more and more into the story, so that people, each nugget you give them brings them into your character and creates a little bit more tension, because they're starting to really care about the character. I think it's really having an empathy for your character.
Right.
If the audience goes with you on this journey, then they're going to be tense throughout any peril you put them in, because they don't want your character to die or something bad to happen to your character.
And I think that's absolutely it. It comes down to an emotional connection with the characters. And that's why, that's one of the reasons that The Lord of the Rings works. You don't worry about Aragorn because he's so cool. And Gandalf comes back from the dead. Spoiler alert. But the hobbits are there to be relatable and to be ultimately vulnerable. And so you are anxious about them in these huge battles and being overwhelmed by these huge events. And I think you're right. If you take that out of the epic, because really there's a decent argument to be made that I don't write epic fantasy. There is no invading army. It's fair to say maybe heroic fantasy or big fantasy. Like thick fantasy.
Stop fantasy.
I've heard the term BFF. It's big fat fantasy. But if the reader does care about your character, and your character cares about something, then by extension, getting into a school, or impressing a girl, or not looking like an idiot, or getting into the library, if you parse it right, those things can be very tense. But it's trickier. It's way easier to
Throw a plot device in and be like, okay, big invading armies, the end of the world, and
everything's on fire.
Yeah.
I did that once. Yeah. There is something to be said for everything's on fire.
Like Bilbo Baggins, you see the fallibility of the character, you see the human quality of the character, where he doesn't always make the right choices. The character, that's something I have a beef with. Everyone okay back there?